What's going on, everyone? It's Arjay and Alex from Backyard Sprouts, and just who the heck are we? We'll be answering that one coming up next. Hey everyone, it's Arjay.
And I'm Alex, and today we're going to be covering who we are, why we're doing this, and what we hope to get out of this journey. Hey everyone, so I'm Alex, and I am currently a supply chain analyst for a large consumer company, and I am down here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I ended up in North Carolina because of a job for a different company, but I'm originally from northeastern Pennsylvania, and I played soccer up at a school in Pennsylvania. So some of my hobbies, obviously besides soccer, are I love to ski, I like martial arts, I enjoy eating good local food, and I have an extensive book collection I love to read. Some other interesting fun facts about me are I have 2 dogs, both are rescues, and they'll probably pop in the videos occasionally from time to time. And I'm also currently rehabbing from an ACL injury, so later on in the videos you'll see I've kind of done some modifications to things I'm doing to help with my knee injury.
And I'm RJ, and I am a senior engineer for a financial institute. I do have a dog as well, Lilu. I'm also from Chicago, and I moved down here to the Carolinas about 2013 for a job. And I figured I might as well follow my career, take a leap of faith, and because everyone I knew was in Chicago, all my friends, all my family, so moved out here was super scary, but I don't regret any of that. Some of the hobbies I like to do is snowboarding, martial arts. I've done karate, Shorin Ryu to be more specific. I do Krav Maga now. I love photography, videography. I do love backpacking and hiking as well.
So why did we decide to do this? Well, for me, my family growing up always had a garden. My parents had a large one in our yard back in Pennsylvania. My aunts and uncles always had gardens, so I grew up gardening, and that was part of my daily routine in my family. So I have a garden down here that I started as a hobby, and I believe you did too, RJ, correct?
I did, yeah. I'm first gen farmer.
Yeah.
Gen 1 farmer. No one in my family has farmed, so
Sorry,
first generation farmer right here.
So I knew I was going to want to garden, and then when we kind of started talking about how much we both enjoyed gardening, we were like, why don't we try this together to kind of combine forces? And then for me also as well, I made a pact to my cousin a few years ago. We decided to go all eco-friendly with our makeup and try to be more consciously consuming what we're buying. So conscious consumerism focuses on knowing what you're buying, where it's coming from, who's making it, the entire supply chain of that product. And I started doing that with all my makeup and my clothing, and I kind of realized, why am I not doing this with my food as well, right? I was shopping organic, but I had no idea where it was coming from. Right. So that was a big thing for me. I wanted to have like a local, good, fresh way to produce food for myself.
Yeah, and that's a good point, right? There is a whole movement right now about people starting to really question where their food is coming from. Is it being shipped from overseas? It's just a whole movement of people just trying to be a little more self-conscious and a little more conscious about where their food is actually coming from.
So sustainability is going to be a huge issue for people in the future. Everyone's aware that populations have been rapidly growing, and especially people our age tend to be moving more towards cities rather than more country rural locations. So one of the things that we were interested in is, can you still grow fresh food in an urban environment? And so through our research, we were like, yeah, you can. It takes a little more effort. You kind of have to be a bit creative, and there's some learning curves, but we want to show people that it's possible to do, and you can have fun doing it, and then get other people involved, and people are interested. Like RJ's had a ton of people come up to him and ask him about what he's doing.
Yeah, this is just absolutely the beginning, right? So this is the very first steps to this whole urban farming journey. And I was at Home Depot, and I think I was telling you about this, right? And they were like, oh, what are you building there? Are you a carpenter? And I was like, no, I'm actually, my business partner and I are building an urban farm just in our backyards. And they're like, what? And they were super interested and super engaged. And I wish I had a business card at the time, but I didn't. and then I had to come back because the people forgot some wood. So I had to come back and get more. And same exact thing. Some guys approach me and they're like, hey, what are you building there? And I think it just sparks off interest, and they really naturally are interested in the whole urban farming, local, organic, sustainable food. So
another thing I think that both of us hit it off with the urban farming is that we both like to be outdoors and we enjoy hiking, and we both have dogs, so obviously we're constantly outside with them.
Yep.
And the idea of getting people to spend a little more time outside plus increasing their healthier lifestyle, right, by eating fresh food is key to us, because we're both pretty active and we try to watch, what we eat and like work out. So encouraging other people to pay more attention to that is pretty cool to us.
So what do we hope to get out of this journey? For me personally, I am super excited to be meeting new people from all the videos that we've seen and all the research that we've done and the books that we've read. Yeah. It seems like the farmers market is just a super active place to be with like minds, and a lot of the people just ask us, well, we haven't been there yet, but a lot of the people have been saying that, all the people that are buying their produce are asking them what they've been doing, and they just want to naturally hear their story.
Yeah. I think part of me, it's a hobby of mine. I love to garden and be outside. So if I can help people along the way and kind of encourage them to do the same thing and maybe teach them, this is what I struggle with, so avoid this or try this differently, that's pretty rewarding. I hope to help people and make it easier on them to do the same thing we're doing.
Yeah, and that's a topic that you hit pretty well. And what Alex and I are doing, it's not revolutionary, right? It's not anything breaking news. It's things that people have already done.
Yeah.
But, just like the whole math teacher thing, when you guys have been studying certain classes and you're just like, I don't understand what you're saying, and all of a sudden you go to a different instructor, a different teacher or professor, and you're like, that is awesome, why couldn't I have you in the beginning? If Alex and I can touch a certain small population of people and just help them throughout this journey, that'd be pretty awesome for us and just really rewarding.
Yeah, we want to show people that, we're both young and we're in an urban environment and we're brand new to this. You can still do it, and it just takes a little more resources and maybe there's a few more learning curves, but hopefully by watching what we're doing, you can kind of get a hint of what you might be able to do in your own space.
Something that I'd love to get out of this journey, and will be the end goal, is just to obtain financial freedom. And for other people, financial freedom, the definition is retiring and just being completely done with it at the age of, 65 now, or 67? Yeah. But that's not what I'm talking about in terms of financial freedom. For me, financial freedom is something like doing something that I love to do and working on my own terms, my own time, and just getting up in the morning like, all right, I'm excited to do this, and not just waste time in commutes or, I apologize, but just boring meetings and things that really has no meaning to what I want to do with my life. So if I'm doing the vlogging with Alex, and I'm doing the gardening and the farming, and we're going out to farmers markets and meeting all these people, to me that's not work. That's something that I enjoy, and if I can make a living out of it, that'd be awesome.
Same way with RJ. I mean, I don't dislike my current job, but I'm not passionate about it, right? I love gardening though, and growing fresh food to me is really fun. It's challenging. It's kind of like, can I outsmart whatever's going on? How can I figure out how to solve this problem? So I am passionate about it, and if it's something that I can turn into an income-driven sort of hobby, that would be wonderful. And then leading off of that, I think both of us just really want to, leave a better mark on the world, right? We want to encourage people to do something that is worthwhile, it helps people, it's good for them, it's eco-friendly, and it's sustainable, and hopefully in the future it leaves people in a better position than where they started.
Yeah, and I'll piggyback off that, and we just want to give back to society, right? And in the end, when Alex and I start to really pick this up and we start to grow and we can leave a bigger impact with our local community, whether we're volunteering at soup kitchens and providing the ingredients of fresh produce to them, that'd be awesome for us.
Thank you guys for joining us in today's video and learning a little more about who we are, what we're doing, and why we're doing it. If you spot so many questions, post them in the comments below and we'll be sure to get to them.
Yeah, and Alex and I are trying to build a community of like minds. So we would absolutely love it if you guys hit that like and subscribe button so that you guys get the latest on our urban farming journey, and we will see you guys next time. What's going on, everyone? It's RJ from Backyard Sprouts.
Why we're doing this and what we accomplish or hope to accomplish coming out of this. Darn, messed that up.
What's going on, everyone? It's RJ from... Let me see that one again. So what do we hope to get out of this journey?
It's you.